to the program. Joining us now on Talk of Alabama this morning is Jason Brough, the president of JTI, and that's JTI Companies, and they are a local design firm and custom fabricator. And first, welcome to you.
Thank you.
So a lot of people don't know what you guys do at JTI. Kind of explain to us what that is.
We're a local design firm and specialty fabricator. We have two divisions, an industrial division and a commercial architectural division. So we can work with clients on industrial process systems or locally with architectural projects like we did for the Miami Art Museum.
Okay, so for example, say an architect comes to you and says, hey, I want to design this magnificent water fountain or these wind chimes or this structural piece of art that's
Right.
going to be, the public will be exposed to. You guys take it from the plans and you actually build it, create it,
That's
install it.
That's right. So it all starts with a concept.
Okay.
An artist or an architect comes to us and they say, we have this great idea, we have a few drawings and a few ideas, and we want you to work with us to create a superstructure. That is, we take the concept and we make it structurally safe.
Okay.
We explain to them how we're going to fabricate it, what materials we're going to use,
Okay.
and really take it from the beginning to the end, all the way to installation, as act as a construction manager to help them install it.
And some examples, there's a huge fountain in Brooklyn, New York. How
That's
big is
right.
that fountain?
It's actually 100 feet long, 45 feet wide.
Wow.
It's one of a kind. Again, it started from a phone call from an artist and the architect that said, hey, can you help us build this thing? So.
And at the new Perez Art Museum in Miami, hanging gardens, what is that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's if you can imagine a giant wind chime. Yeah, it's basically, these are fiberglass tubes, 18-inch diameter, 40 to 50 feet long, and there's 8 chambers, and these tubes are connected with rods. You can't see them very well, but the idea is unlike a wind chime, we don't want these tubes to move.
Is that vegetation covering them?
It is. The artist is Patrick Blanc, and he's a French botanist, and there's 24 varieties and 30,000 plants that cover these tubes. And as you can see here, one's being lifted into place, so it's wrapped in a botany felt and it irrigates throughout the day. And,
oh my
yeah.
goodness. So
Really
basically,
exciting.
it's so important what you guys do because these are, it look like hanging over people's heads.
That's right.
So you've got not only to design them to make them look aesthetically pleasing, but then also make them safe.
Exactly. As the delegated engineer on this project, we had to stamp these drawings and really be down before Art Basel Week and make sure that, that we had these safe for the general public to go to the gala.
And so would that be the biggest piece you guys have worked on, or is the fountain the biggest? What would be? Actually,
this would be the biggest piece as far as the area that it covers. They're all very unique, and that's kind of where we shine, is that we are able to take something that's very big and make it safe for the general public.
Now you guys are Birmingham based.
That's correct.
Is there any structural art that you guys have here in the city that people might know about?
Well, not yet, but we're looking forward to it, and hopefully something will break this year.
How did you first get involved in this? Because it seems like quite an interesting career.
It did. It was all a phone call. Our website, basically from the industrial side, a lot of analytical work, and an architect saw that we could help him stress analyze the fountain. The fountain was our first project, and it had to be looked at from a technical standpoint, and they saw our expertise, and it just kind of went from there.
You know, looking at those hanging garden pictures, quite beautiful. How long did it take to do a project like that?
I guess from the first phone call to installation was about 2 years, so it took about a year to fabricate.
So long. These are lengthy projects.
They are.
And then as far as, what's the weight? Do you know the combined weight of all that?
The combined weight, each one of the tubes before vegetation is about 1,500 pounds. So, I'm sorry, 1.5 tons. So, with vegetation, it could be 2 to 3 tons each.
Each tube.
Right.
And when the wind blows, they make sounds, but they don't move.
Well, they don't really make any sounds. The point is that when the wind blows, and these are actually rated for 146 mile an hour winds, so you don't want the vegetation to blow off and fall down. So the idea is to keep them still.
That would be bad. How can people get more information? What's your website?
The website is jtijove.com.
Okay, and it's on your screen there, jtijove.com, and you can learn more. And we're looking forward to a local project.
I'm looking forward to.
20 years in business, Birmingham-based JTI. We've got to take a quick break, but still ahead on Talk of Alabama, a live musical performance from JD and the Man. They're on the soundstage, and we'll take a listen next.